Paul. My next guests have written and currently starring in an off-Broadway show here in New York that is getting terrific reviews, but it also seems to defy description. Please welcome Penn and Teller. Gentlemen. How do you do, sir? Nice to see you. How do you do, sir? Nice to see you. Gentlemen, have a seat. First of all, who is who?
I'm Penn, and this is Teller.
Teller, nice to have you here, gentlemen. And I mentioned that the show is getting terrific reviews. It's been here in New York how long?
We've been playing about 3 months now.
Packed houses every night.
Yeah, packed houses every night, sure. The Friday night late show, we got this late show at 11:30, and nobody but David Bowie comes. And we get stars there, but no real people. So we're moving that to a Tuesday nights, have less days off.
Oh, good. Now, when I say it defies description, is that an accurate way to explain the show?
Well, it's certainly safe, right? You know, I don't know. See, we get blamed for doing magic an awful lot. We started out with a magic background. When you're like a kid, you like read a biography of like Houdini or anything?
I was very intrigued by the notion.
And he'd like pick up needles with his eyelids and swallow stuff and barf it back up and get out of chains and things. And that's what we thought magic was, you know, when your kids growing up. And then
do people call you guys magicians?
Sometimes.
Do you like being called magician?
Not at all. Because now magicians always seem to be like, you know, greasy guys in tuxes with lots of birds and aging hippies who shove women into boxes or something. I don't know.
And you don't do any of that?
We don't do any of that. No, everything that we do is always to ourselves.
And you're Penn again.
I'm Penn again, still.
And you're Teller.
Better.
Yeah. And you obviously don't speak. You're the one who... But you're the one who, I understand in the act that you don't say anything. Is that right? Well, I'm asking him, but he doesn't...
Not much. He says very little, and I don't think he's going to talk to you, so you can give up right now. If you want to draw him out, maybe... Actually, you can work on him if you want. Get a soldering iron. Get him really make some noise.
How long have you gentlemen been together?
11 years we've been doing shows. And that's how long it took us to get on late night. 11 years of plugging and struggling and all those dumps.
Now, where did you start with this show? Did this just evolve out of those 11 years?
Not really. Teller was a high school Latin teacher, and I was a high school student. And we decided that we didn't like live theater any more than we liked magic. And we met and decided to put a show together that we kind of liked.
And so it has turned into this, the Penn and Teller.
This mega hit that's filling up 240 seats every night but the late show Friday night.
All right, and we're gonna I guess we have something planned. We'll be right back. Don't worry, we'll be back here. We're here with Penn and Teller. I mentioned that you get great reviews. Now, what is it that you do, and does everybody like it?
Right. Well, we got great reviews. I mean, New York Times and all those guys, they loved us. And then as soon as we did that, you know, like magicians kind of liked us. Then as soon as we got all these good reviews, the magicians just turned on us.
It was a backlash.
Yeah, it was awful. It was really not. I don't consider myself a magician, but Teller's got that background. I want to show you. Regular people don't see these. These are magic magazines. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got
Buddy Ebsen
on the cover with Eric Lewis. And this magazine, I was showing you this during the break, has and the Genie Speaks is the name of this article, and they call us they call Penn and Teller the worst slap in the face ever given to magic. And they also say, how can they sleep at night? This is just because the big babies are all upset because we give away a few of their tricks. And here's a great one, though. A pair of nauseatingly nasty hypocrites. At least the adverb is used properly there, which is always important to me. But that's Richard's almanac. And Teller decided that this would be a great...
He's upset by this.
He's torn apart. I mean, we will never work the Magic Castle again. I mean, we just kissed that goodbye. I mean, Bill Larson wrote one of those things. So Teller's decided to get back to his roots. And since his roots. This is our big break, Dave. This means a lot to us. He's going to do a card trick for us.
All right, good. And I can help.
You can help. And
I look forward to this.
He's going to do a...
What do I do?
Well, I would suggest you pick a card. This is the international symbol for pick a card.
Oh, this is it. Okay. No, he wouldn't let me pick.
No, just pick a card and shut up. Okay? Yeah, thanks.
Well, this was sort of shoved on me. This was actually forced on me. The man more or less shoved it on me.
Well, no, he was trying to time it, and then you looked over at me and you couldn't get to do it.
I have it here. I have it. Now what do I do?
We should show it to the... what do you got there?
I have that.
You forced an ace on her, right? You're on TV. That was a card for us, and I'm sorry about it. In the theater, you want to force an ace so the people in the back can see it. Sure. So you force an ace even though it's not part of the trick. Okay. But when you're in TV, you shouldn't force
the ace.
No,
okay, well, I didn't know.
But it was very nice of you to speak up and say that, because a lot of people in our audiences, they don't give a damn about the responsibility
They'll
of the
play
audience.
along.
They'll just play along and nod. And
right, well,
this is the kind of honesty you can expect.
Thank you. I feel I've done something then tonight.
But actually, I'll take care of this and just have them. Why don't you just pick any card you want? Don't let me force a card, okay?
Okay.
Act as though this wasn't just picking a card, but this was actually like you would kill children if you picked the wrong one.
This one I feel like it
and
was,
now wait until
my
it's
own
completely
selection.
turned around and show it to the monitor. You know how to do that? I think it's this camera.
Okay.
Just show it there. And then remember that card, and please, people at home, try desperately to care about that card for about 2 minutes or so, okay?
Okay.
Then when
We
you're
all
all
have it?
done, you all done to show it around? Okay, we didn't see it, honest, did we? Now, you would say something.
Yeah, you
would've-
didn't see it, no.
Okay, go ahead, put it back in the deck.
Okay.
Let's see how he's... Did you... okay, did that look okay to you?
Fine with me.
Okay, good. No, we'll just...
But did he have his thumb in there? Is that what happened?
I think he had his little finger in there. The card seems lost in the deck to you?
As far as I'm concerned.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I think just make sure that
There it is,
you
ladies and
put the
gentlemen.
card right on top. Now that's
the 4 of spades.
No,
Did
that
you put it
wasn't-
right back on the top?
Yeah, all he did, take the card back.
Yeah.
All he did was he cut the cards like this. You put the card back in. He closed the deck up like this,
On his
and that
finger.
it looks
Oh, I
fairly
see.
natural
Yeah, no,
to
I
you.
didn't see
but
that one. No, I
my
didn't see
stomach were to have a monitor that'd be able to shoot right in there and
I
see
see,
that.
that's how
Then you
that's
just
done.
cut it back. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you really want the card here lost in the deck, you want to cut it about halfway down.
Yeah.
Then give the cards a shuffle, and now that card's lost in the deck.
Okay,
right?
it's gone.
No,
It's
David,
buried.
use your head.
No, it's not buried.
No matter how nice I pretend to be to you and how mean I am to this man here,
Yeah.
my first allegiance in the world is over here. So if
Sure.
he wants the card on top, it'll be on top. So the only way you can actually lose
put
the
it back
card in the
on
deck
top.
is take the deck yourself and actually lose the card in the deck. Would you
Well,
do
where
that
is
for me,
it
David?
now? I can't even find it.
No, I palmed it off, David.
Oh,
No.
there you- well.
I want you to know that. No, David, see. Now, this isn't even part of the routine. I'm just being malicious here. I just levered it off and handed it to you with the same hands. It's right in this hand.
Yeah.
Hand it to you. Now, you were checking out this hands, okay? Only a goofball palms with that hand, okay? Now, just take the card back, actually lose the deck, then we're going to walk over here. This is where it gets good, David. It is built.
Right
Lose
there.
it in the
Okay,
deck. Really lose it in there.
So we have something over here.
Well, we have something
Okay.
wonderful over here, Dave. Why don't you bring the cards?
I'll bring the
over here?
cards, sure.
That's why we brought the cards out, you know. And
cards
shuffle them
over
a little bit. Doesn't make any difference. You already did a deck switch. You're all set here. And the major problem with card tricks, and most of them are so wimpy, but we're going to fix that. Okay, go ahead. And just spread those out there. Now, see, this kind of nice, because you see, Teller was so prissy over there. Now with the buck knife and everything, he's really
He's a little
butch.
more, yeah,
He's
yeah.
laying it all out there.
Okay.
Yeah, get a look at those when you pick them up, Teller. This will be fun. Now, Teller, what do? You just look at the backs of the cards and you're going to just stick the knife in? Seems like you could. Yeah, he's good. We'll put a blindfold on. This is good. Kind of all the trappings of a real magic act. He gets back and good in the races. Almost seems to me, David, like he's peeking down there, doesn't it?
No, I think that's. I would go with that.
I'll just go like this. Let me just move these around so you remember any of them are. Okay, fine. Okay. Kind of a existential. Just go. Tell me this. You look like the Elephant Man. I'm not a man. I'm a magician. Okay, here we go. We got your card there, David. Is that your card? Was it the 6 of Hearts?
No, it wasn't that at all.
And I know damn well it wasn't too. But you will remember your card. Is that your card, David? Is that your card there? The 4 of spades? Is that the card? You know, I've always felt...
That was true. All right, let me do this. We'll be back after this commercial. Penn and Teller, ladies and gentlemen.
That was terrific.
Well, thank you.
That was very nice, and I know you guys are doing very well over there, and good luck in whatever comes after this. I know you have other plans and going on to bigger and better things, but you're terrific. And thank you very much for being here. Penn and Teller, folks. Also, my thanks to Lisa Eilbacher, who was here, and Sandra Bernhardt will be with us tomorrow night. This is her new album. Remember, it contains the hit single, Everybody's Young. We have to go upstairs to say goodnight to Grant Tinker for a second. Grant, are you still up there, buddy?
Yes, Tom.
Okay.
Well, Tom, we've had a lot of fun tonight. I certainly dropped a lot of cash, too. But all for a good cause. Here's the NBC promise. Our programming, like our institutional meals, will remain fresh, wholesome, and available at low cost. Good night, and please leave the studio in good order.
Okay, thank you very much, Grant. Tomorrow, folks, Eddie Van Halen will be here. Also, actress Valerie Bertinelli. Oh, stop whining. This was a fine show. Hi to the folks in Washington. Good night.